Good morning. Welcome to this episode of On the Water's Weekly Whiskey Breakfast. Last week was Thanksgiving week, and I asked you to take some time out to appreciate the blessings you've been bestowed. And one of the things my wife and I are eternally grateful for is this beautiful piece of property on this beautiful lake that we live on. And its history is quite interesting. Less than 120 feet from where I'm sitting right now, back during the times of Prohibition, dark period in American history from 1920 to 1933, there was a speakeasy less than 120 feet from here. Not just a speakeasy, but also a brothel. And being history nerds, every time it rains, every time we have a hurricane, big storm, my wife and I will come down to the lakeshore. And what we find are exposed bottles. We have found hundreds and hundreds of old whiskey bottles and old perfume bottles, apparently the ladies of the evening used back then. One of the things I found 30 years ago when I was swimming in about 5 feet of water was this bottle, just in its current state. The only thing that's changed is the cork. This morning when I went to uncork it, the cork kind of exploded. So what you see floating around in here are bits and pieces of the original cork. This bottle is one we found. It still has a cork in it, and it says federal law forbids the sale of alcohol in this bottle. So I'm going to drink this today. It's been closed up for, over 100 years. So for over 100 years, this was at the bottom of the lake. I cleaned it up. It had some mud on the outside of the bottle, but everything on the inside of the bottle was intact. And I'm gonna try it. Now I have no idea what it is. It's dark, so it could be bourbon, it could be dark rum, it could be rye, it could be scotch, it could be arsenic. This might be the last time you get to see me do this thing, but I'm going to have some of this and experience what those experienced 100 years ago, right where I'm sitting. The speakeasy, I guess, served the local folks of Genderville. That's what this area used to be called. So here we go. That is positively, foolproof. There's a lot of alcohol in that. If I had to guess, it's probably a rye. It's got a little pepper to it. And it's strong. Probably not something that, if it were available, I would go buy. And for dark times, you need a dark cigar. This is a Realiza. It is a super, super strong, almost harsh blend of Dominican tobaccos. Also not something I would try again. So today, if you find a bottle of whiskey swimming around in a lake, don't drink out of it. And don't buy one of these. So that's my advice for today. Hope everybody has a great week. Next Tuesday celebrates the end of Prohibition, so go celebrate. Hope everybody has a great day. This next Friday I may not have one of these because I'll be in Georgia in a tree stand trying to kill a deer. Everybody have a great week.